Good morning, day 344, cooking down the refrigerator, freezer, and working pantry meals. Oh, it's so gloomy out today. The temperatures are falling, the wind is howling, and the nice part is the wind chimes are going. But it's not a pleasant day out there today. It started off with a high of 52. And then it's going to go downhill, and tomorrow it's going to be somewhere in the 30s, but then it's going to warm up again. So an autumn storm is blowing through, because it is raining too. So I have until December 21st. That will be a year that I've been cooking down the refrigerator, freezer, and working pantry. And I'm not anywhere near the point where I'm running on empty. Now I have made a dent in it, but I still have plenty of food to cook down. I probably could go another year, but I'm not going to do that because I still have food in the freezer here. I have food in the freezer in the garage that I brought over from my mom's house, and I still have food in her freezer with my food in it. So still plenty of food, and I do replenish every now and then. Today I have a little Walmart order coming because I did order some tofu and some ultimate chicken, and well, I'll show it to you. I have a delivery coming, so I'll show you what I got. But just to err on the side of caution, I thought I would make sure I had enough food for December, probably go into January, and you never know. I'm one that would rather be safe than sorry, not in a panicky way, but in a planned way. So that's what's going on here, and I still need to finish up some leftovers that I have in the fridge, and I sort of have an idea what my meal plan is going to be for today. Have a couple things for breakfast that I need to eat up. So still plenty of food in there to eat. And I hope you guys are doing okay. Here in our stores, when I've gone in the few times that I have, they really have had enough stock. I don't see a ton of empty shelves. Now, at Walmart, I haven't been into Walmart for a while, but at Walmart every once in a while, depending on what day of the week you go, I do see where things are depleted, but then usually by the weekend they're stocked up again. So I haven't noticed any big, huge shortages going on. But like I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I don't want to be a food hoarder, but I do want to have enough that I'm going to get through the winter anyway. I'm a little more concerned about that than the supply line, because you guys know, I've talked about it before, we can get a lot of snow here, and on those days I would rather stay home. Not that I can't go out, but, you know, I've driven in the snow for 60-some years. Well, yeah, that's around right. So I know how to drive in the snow, but I'd rather not go out when it's cold and blustery and snowy. Not my favorite weather. All right, well, we will look in the fridge in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to enjoy my coffee, sit and think about things, write a couple things down, And I'll be back in a little bit. Whoops. It's good.
Hi, my name is Little Lizzie, and I'm the family watchdog. I make sure that there are no strangers lurking around our house, and if there are, I let everybody know. And then there's those occasions where a leaf blows by, and I have to alert everybody to that too. So I'm a very nice girl. My mama really loves me. And that's me, and my name is Little Lizzie. And I'll see you in more videos.
Okay, well here's my last stock up of the year. And a lot of this is going into my long-term storage. So I bought another 10-pound bag of flour. I figured with Christmas cookie baking and all that, I was going to use up some of my stash. So I wanted to replenish that. So that was $3.64. I got 2 more of the West soy, and they're $5.18 a piece, and that's the big value size container. So now I have 5 altogether, and those are good till next year. I bought 4 tofus. They were $2.98 each. I got the super firm and the extra firm. I'll be using those to make vegetarian meats, vegan meats. I bought these singles, $2.48, because we were totally out of American cheese, and I still have some white bread that I want to use up, and my grandson likes toasted cheese sandwiches, and so do I, so I bought that. I bought 2 bags of this ultimate chicken tenders. I bought the tenders because I think they go further. They also have the bigger chicken patties, but I think there's only 3 in a pack and they cost the same. So that's why I got the chicken tenders, because I usually eat 2. That's plenty. So I got an unsliced Walmart bread. Somehow they're always out of the sesame seed one, which is my favorite. But the sesame seed one is $1.70 something, 78, and this one is $1.47. So I'm going to cut this in pieces and freeze some of it. My other bread, the French bread, I don't have too much of that left, so. And I stocked up on another Crisco, because you can use this as to burn as well as to cook with. So I think I have like maybe 2 of these now. I can't remember. But that's gone up quite a bit. And this is the bigger container. It's 3 pounds. So that was $5.18. And then I have sauerkraut, and I still have some of my homemade seitan. So I wanted to make a Reuben sandwich out of that. So I wanted to get some of this marble rye, and I'll be freezing part of that too. I usually keep out enough for 2 sandwiches, and then I freeze 2 and 2. So I'll be freezing that. I bought more chamomile tea. This was $3.72. I still have some, but I've been finding if I drink this after meals, I don't get any bloating, because I was having an issue with that, and gut pain and all that. So the chamomile tea has really been working well for me. So I want to make sure I have plenty of that in my stash. I got another thing of old-fashioned oats, because I do make oat milk every once in a while, or I'll make oat yogurt. and I use it a lot in making patties, you know, vegetarian patties and things like that as a meat substitute. So I got that, and I got a quick oats too. I use them for different things. So, and these were each $3.98. I got one more creamer because I'm giving one to my daughter, and that was $2.68. And then for the puppers, I got these Dream Bones, and they're $10.74. They get these when I go somewhere where I'm going to be gone for, you know, a couple hours, and they know what treats they get when. So they get one each of these whenever I go out for the day. So anyway, altogether, my bill came to, doesn't look like a whole lot of food, but for me it is. My bill came to $80, and this is the last shop of the year, and I'm not sure when I'll shop again. I think it's going to be a while because I have pretty much everything I need now, and I won't be running out of anything. So anyway, I need to put this stuff away. I just wanted to share with you some of the prices, and it's gone up exponentially. But I figured if I get a little bit at a time, even if I got an $80 order once a month, that would still come to $20 a week. But I don't even need to do that. So anyway, that's my strategy. I don't want to run low on anything. I'd rather just keep slowly using it and stocking it as I use it. That way I don't have an astronomical food bill every month. All right. I'll be back after I put this away, and we can look in the fridge and see what's for breakfast. Okay, let's take a look in the fridge and see what's for breakfast, brunch today. Okay, doesn't look much different. I need to eat up this oatmeal, so I'm going to have that. I made that 2 or 3 days ago, and I really don't like to eat food that's older than 3-ish days, 4 at the max. I still have these tomatoes marinated, and I have this little piece of avocado. I'm going to eat that too. And then I have to process all these peppers today, and back here is my bread. So that's a project for today. I'm going to freeze these peppers. They could go another couple days, but I need to get them done. So, all right. So I'm going to have a slice of this with the avocado and the tomato. And I'm going to have some whip topping on my oatmeal, because why not? All right, now for dinner, I have all this gravy down here. I want to do something with that. I have potatoes, and I have veggies frozen and canned. So I want to make some sort of a casserole, because that's a mushroom and onion gravy. So, and then I think for the meat substance, I might use some textured vegetable protein in with it. I'm not sure about that part yet. I also have some, let's look in the freezer. I also have some beef tips, beefless tips that I could use. I think I have a couple packs of those, so I could put that in with it too. I don't know yet. I'll have to make that decision. So anyway, I put my ultimate chicken tenders in the freezer, but it doesn't look too bad. I have a couple things in here that I'm going to use up, so I'll be rearranging this a little bit. So I haven't stocked up too much on freezer things because that's being counterproductive. But I do want to keep a reasonable amount in the freezer. I don't want to totally deplete it, but I want to use up what's older in there and then, you know, keep it stocked, but at a reasonable amount. Okay, so that's my meal plan for today. And I will meet you at the stove. Okay, well, here's my breakfast for this morning, and it looks good to me. I'm going to put some whipped topping on my oatmeal. Because that needs to be eaten up too, because it does get moldy after a while. But for now, I think that looks appetizing. So I have a little tiny bit left of this marinated tomato. And I'm not going to throw it away. It's got some nice juice in there. And I think that's just enough to top a small salad. So I'm going to have that probably with my dinner. But right now I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. And then I'll be back.
Hello, my name is Chloe. I'm a very good girl. I'm a very sleepy puppy. I like to get up on my mama's chair, because then she pets me. I like when my mama pets me, especially when she pets me under the chin. Yeah, that's my favorite place. My brother is behind me and my little sister, little Lizzie and Bandit. We sleep all day long, and then we run around in the yard, and we bring mud into the kitchen. That's always fun, and we bark a lot. We have to keep my mama safe, so no bad people come in. So I'm Chloe, and I'll be in lots of other videos.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to make myself some dinner. And by the time this is done, I'll probably be hungry, so. Alright, here I have some peas, 1 cut up carrot, 2 sliced little potatoes, and they're about that thick. So, and then here I have my gravy from yesterday, and here I have some beefless tips from Gardein. So I'm going to put this all together, and the first thing I'm going to do is, this has mushrooms and onions in it if you missed that video. You can go back and watch that. So I'm just going to coat the bottom of this with some of the gravy. Just to coat the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is take the potatoes, and I'm going to layer the potatoes in here. And these were just 2 small potatoes that I had in the bin that I want to use up. I've had them in there for a while, so I want to use them up. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to layer on some carrots. First I'm going to put some of this It's All Gravy. Use whatever seasoning you like, whatever seasoning you have. I'm going to put a little bit of that on the potatoes. Then I'm going to layer some carrots in here. And if you like a lot of carrots, put a lot of carrots. If you don't like so many, it's up to you. Alright, and then I'm going to put some peas in here as well. However many peas you like. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit more of this gravy. Not too much because the gravy is already salted. Alright, now I'm going to add another layer of gravy. I'd like to use all the gravy up, if I can. So it's going to be like a stew kind of casserole with mushrooms and onions and carrots and potatoes. Now you could probably use tofu for this if you wanted to. If you don't have the tips, you could use seitan or tofu, whatever you have on hand, or just keep it a veggie casserole. Alright, now I'm going to layer another layer of potatoes on here. And I'm just using up what I have, reinventing my gravy. And originally this was a gravy that I made for a Salisbury steak. Okay, then I'm going to layer the carrots in there, what's left of those. You can put in as many carrots as you like. I just had a carrot that I wanted to get rid of. And some more peas. Alright, and now I'm going to layer in my beefless tips. And this is probably 2 meals for me. Okay. You can put in as much of the beefless tips as you like too. Alright. Add a little bit more of this. Then I'm going to layer the rest of the gravy on here. Make sure everything is covered and has some gravy on it. So you can really do this with any leftover gravy. If you can do a chicken one, you can do pork, you can do beef, you can add whatever veggies you want. You could do a chicken and broccoli and potatoes. So it's a good way to use up pieces of this and that. Alright. And then, of course, your vegetables are going to cook in the gravy. So that will be delicious. And, of course, use whatever size casserole fits your needs and your family. So, okay, there it is. There's what it looks like from the side. Now, I'm going to bake this at 375. I'm going to check it in a half an hour and see if the potatoes and the carrots are done. If not, then I'll cook it until they're soft. All right, I will be back when this is all okay. My casserole is done. I took a shower, got back in my jammies. It's looking good. It's hot. Anyway, let me dish some of this up. I have a piece of French bread with butter. And this took about an hour at 375 till the potatoes were done. And now it's piping hot. So you can do something similar with, you know, if you have like mushroom soup or anything of that nature. You could make a casserole like this too. It doesn't have to be gravy, or you can use like canned gravy or you know, anything that goes well with a stew. So this is going to be 2 or 3 meals for me. I'm not sure which, but hopefully it's tasty. I think it will be. All right. So there we have it. Piping hot. Dinner for tonight. Let me give it a taste. It's still really hot. Okay. Now I let this cook so that the veggies are not mushy. You don't want to cook it that long, but you want to make sure your potatoes, especially your potatoes, are done. The carrots can be a little bit crispy yet, in my opinion, but let me give this a try. Really, really hot. You can let this sit a few minutes to cool off, and then the gravy will thicken up a little bit. Boy, that hits the spot on a day like today. It was really, really gloomy and cold and very windy. Let me try some. Let me try a piece. Let me try a piece of the beefless tips. It looks like meat, right? So if you have a bunch of leftovers and a bunch of frozen veggies, you can use canned veggies for this, whatever you want. Try the peas. And the mushrooms in here give it another meat-like texture. So yeah, I would definitely make this again. So I'm going to eat my dinner.
Hello, my name is Bandit, and I'm the only boy in the family. I'm the middle child. I have 2 sisters, little Lizzie and Chloe, and it's my job to wash their face. So I wash their face almost every day, and my mama says I'm a very good boy, and I love to cuddle. She calls me her cuddle buddy. So I love to cuddle with my mama, Whoa. So here we are, cuddling with my mama. So I'll be in lots of videos too. And my mama says she loves me. So okay, I'm gonna go take another nap. I like naps and cuddles. So that's all we have for you today, my friends. We want to wish you abundant blessings. We love you guys. Be good to yourself, be good to others. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.